a chance to that dangerous guy. We have seen how ruthless, how brutal he can be, and a life early on for Ayush. Not only he gets a life, he gets a boundary with that sloppy work at mid off as well. Fuller ball attacking the stumps. Pal just drives that towards the bowler. Won't get any run for it. Rohit Singh, the left arm spinner. Oh, for a moment, Pal thought he has an opportunity, cuts that away. Yes, there was room, but that wasn't that short. That's exactly how left arm spinners deceives the right-handers. Oh, he's bowling it nicely. He's bowling it full. Yes, wit is there, but the fact that he's not bowling short, there's not enough for a cut for Pal. Fuller this time, Pal sensed. Oh, was that a chance? Was that a chance? A fielder came in, running in, just couldn't reach there. Will be interesting to see in the replay. Pal didn't time it all. Yes, the shot was on. Power play is going on. You want to utilize the infield. He didn't time it well. Will be interesting to see was that a drop because they have already dropped Ayush in the last over. Nevertheless, that brings Ayush on the strike, who just knows one way. Single doubles, he doesn't deal in that. He means business. He means only passive sixes and boundaries. Shot! Enough! Oh, sloppy work in the deep. Ayush gets another boundary, courtesy of some sloppy feeling in the deep. Not the first time we are seeing that in the day. In the first game as well, and now. Oh, that should have been stopped. That should have been stopped. Yes, that was short ball from Singh. It deserved the treatment. But Ayush, he just couldn't find his placement. But courtesy to some fumbles, some third class feeling, if I'm using the correct word, he'll get a boundary. So we have seen the difference between 180, 200, and 220. Sometimes a good fielding. We are not even talking about some extraordinary efforts. We are just talking about a simple fielding efforts, a regulation fielding efforts that should have been stopped. You just cannot afford to give it away. Not only he concedes a boundary, but in the last over we have seen Ayush, he had got one life as well, and he's still surviving. He's still scoring for fun. 38 runs of just 19 balls. And this time, Pal, he fetches that from the stumps, drags that towards mid wicket to collect his first boundary, and welcomed Yadav with that boundary. Pal, he was looking shaky initially, but now, with that boundary, it can release his pressure. He'll feel better now. Fuller ball on the stumps. Pushed it towards mid off, will get just a run. On the stumps. Oh, powerfully hit. Another fumble. Another sloppy work in the fielding. Might cost him an extra run. Well, yes, it does. They need to lift their fielding. They need to elevate in terms of fielding. They haven't bought too many loose balls here. But the problem for them is their fielding. Already a couple of drops, a sloppy walks. They might have got they might have conceded 10, 12 extra runs here. It would have been somewhere about 40 for 1 in 5.4. But courtesy of some sloppy work in the fielding, YMCC, they have got 53 runs on the board. Fuller wanted to belt it towards mid wicket. Did not time it well. Hasn't got any timing on that, rather. Last ball of the over. And Ayush wanted to muscle that towards mid wicket. Got toe end of the bat. Oh, he can run as well. Surprising. Whenever the team needs, he's there. Beat boundaries. I think he has hurt himself. Has he pulled up a crab? Has he pulled up a muscle in order to streak in that quick single? But in the end, Ayush will retain the strike with that single. An end of a power play. A successful power play for YMCC. They've got 100, oh, beg your pardon, they have got 55 runs on the board. And they have just lost a wicket. Rohit Yadav in a second over now. Won't be easy against Ayush, who is looking in a mood. He might have pulled off some cramp on the last ball, but he relies a lot on his power game. And from that, what should be his approach? He would not want to run those fast singles. He would not want to waste his energy there. We have seen he relies a lot on his brute force, on fours and sixes, as we have seen in the innings of 39 already. How many he can add? Fuller ball, and he launches that towards mid wicket. Another maximum for Ayush, another maximum for YMCC. Anything short on the stumps, muscled it away towards mid wicket. How I'm running short of words for his power at the moment. Anything short, and he's exploiting that to his advantage. Ayush, Rohit Singh, 22 runs in his 2.1 overs. This is a good strategy from the bowler. Keeping it away from the batter, keeping it away from a scoring arc. He needs to stick with that line. Whenever he goes fuller on the stumps, Ayush might exploit it. But this is much better from Singh now. Keeping Ayush at the non striking end. dances down the track. Pal finds the gap to perfection over extra cover for four. Oh, what talk about cricket? This is the greatest leveler. A weakness for one batter could be a strength for another. We have seen he was keeping Ayush away from the scoring arc, but Pal just utilized that line and length, charges down the track, and launches that over extra cover for four. And this time, towards mid wicket, yes, protection is there, but these two, they're stitching a partnership. Yes, Ayush is the chief aggregator. He has been the chief demolisher for YMCC, but Pal contributing his part. And this time Ayush goes over extra cover and talk about the power. He clears that with ease. And with that six, he completes his half century as well. Just off 25 balls. Oh wow, what shot. What execution from Ayush. Right from the top draw. We were thinking he has got the power game, but he has got the timing as well. The last shot speaks volumes about his ability. So after 7, YMCC, they are 73 for 1. They are cruising at the moment. Fuller on the stumps. Just taps that towards short cover for. On the stumps. Slower in the air. Much better from Yadav. Yes, Ayush likes to play his strokes, but you have to take that risk. You have to give enough flight. You have to invite the batters to go big. That's how you purchase wickets in these formats. Oh, much like that, in the air, hasn't timed it well, and he departs. Yadav, he deserved that. Great, commendable effort from the bowler. He understands that Ayush is someone who likes to go big, but he kept on bowling on his strengths. He's kept his lengths. Look at that, slower in the air, extra flight on offer. Ayush went there. He wanted to gather some more, but that's exactly how you purchase wickets as a spinner in this format. Slower ball in the air. Ayush wanted to go over long off, hasn't got the connection, and this time, no error in the feeling for SC. Pratap is the new batter at number 4 for YMCC. Yadav, he has bowled so well. 1.3 overs. Just 7 runs have been conceded and picked up an important wicket of Ayush as well, who was looking dangerous. That's quite impressive from the young left-arm spinner. He was not fearing the batter. He was not playing with the reputation. Rather, he was sticking to his plans. And that's exactly how he's got his reward. Oh, outside off. Pal wanted to fetch that from outside off stump. Went in there for that slog sweep. Missed it completely. Oh, you have to admire this young boy on your screen. Deepak Yadav, the young left-arm spinner. Oh wow, mixing it length. Oh, he has got some electric hands as well. He's electric in the fielding as well. Pal believes he has made his ground, and in that process, he has stolen the second. Look at what happened. A defensive push towards short mid off. Baller went in there and quickly turned up for that throw. A direct hit, but from that angle, it looked like Paul was well inside his crease and he sensed the opportunity. He stole a second run for that overthrow. End of a successful over from Yadav. Just 5 runs off it and a wicket. Look at his spell. 2 overs, 10 for 1. So YMCC still in the driver's seat. 8 overs, 77 for 2. Fuller outside off, way too wide. Will be definitely called the white. Ambuj, another left arm spinner for Spark Club. Pratap taps that defensively towards mid off. Charges, dances down the wicket this time. Pal, and he clears the straight boundary with ease. What a shot! It took the bowler Ambuj by surprise. He wasn't expecting Pal to use his feet. But the moment he saw the ball is in his range, he charges down the wicket, dances a couple of steps, and launches that over long on for maximum. One more boundary. He's dealing in boundaries at the moment, Pratap. Just the third ball of his innings. And he went in with a wild hike and clears the infield with ease. Back to back sixes. Oh, beg your pardon, that's Pal, the set batter. 2 consecutive sixes against the young left arm spinner Ambuj Yadav, who is feeling the heat at the moment, who is feeling all the pressure in the world. He started with the white and then 2 consecutive sixes from Pal, who's giving his innings some rhythm now. He started it cautiously, but now slowly he's putting in a shift. He's putting that foot on the accelerator. Fuller ball taps that towards short point. Oh, an overthrow. That's exactly what you don't need at the moment. You've got the set batter out, but you don't want to concede extras now. Pal, he's looking good. After the departure of Ayush, he has taken the responsibility. He has been the chief aggregator. Oh, talk about the sweep. Talk about the sweep. They are just playing with the bowler at the moment, towing the field, scoring boundaries for fun at the moment, these two guys. Full outside off. Batter was tentative, he was in two minds, and dot to end the over. Ambuch is considered too many in his first overs. 19 run from that over from Ambuj Yadav, and YMCC well and truly in control. After 9, they are 96 for 2. A fuller ball outside off. Cuts that towards short point, won't get any run for it. Fuller on outside off, just taps that towards backward point. Rotate the strike with that single. Pal, in the last over, we have seen a few glimpses of his power games as well. He started cautiously, but now it's time for him. It's perfect time for him to lift the ante. This is one of the strokes which he does play so well. Sweeps as well as slog sweeps. We have seen that massive six in the previous over. Pratap, oh, talk about innovation. He has got some innovation as well in his game. Yadav, yes, that was premeditated from Pratap. The bowler Yadav saw the batsman is going to do something extraordinary. He charges, he fired that on the middle stump, but Pratap still manages to scoop that over. Keeper will get couple for that. Full outside off on that occasion. Muscled it towards extra cover for another two. But Yadav, this guy has impressed us. He's got an important wicket of Ayush as well. He's relying on his strengths. His strength is that pace, varying pace. He bowls it slower in the air, invites the batter. Look at that extra flight on that occasion. Pratap lofted that towards extra cover. Will get single and will retain the strike with that single. So after 10, YMCC they are 104 with a loss of 2 wickets. Kumar Prajapati bringing the 11th over and his first. Pratap, he looked alright so far. In his first 9 balls, he has scored 13 and he looked positive throughout the innings. Pal, on the other hand, he has broken the shackles now. He's plaguing his strokes down the track, muscled it towards the bowler. A slight fumble from him. You expect as it was hit too powerfully from Pal. Fuller ball outside of wanted to steal the second run. That wasn't available. Good strike, good call from the non-striker. It could have been risky had they run for the second. Oh, fired that towards outside off stump. Pal wanted to cut that towards third man, but Kumar Prajapati is quick relatively from the other spinners. Not the big turner of the ball, this off spinner. Oh, Pal, he'll fetch that towards mid wicket for another maximum. Kumar Prajapati, he was too predictable on that occasion. He was keeping away from Pal, who predicted it all right this time. Went in there towards the off stump and fetches that towards cow corner for another maximum. Already 9 runs from the first 5 balls of Kumar Prajapati. Look at what happened. Outside off, he fetches that towards mid wicket. And when he hits, often it goes out of the park. Down the track again. This time we'll get just a run and we'll retain the strike rather. So after 11, YMCC, they have got 1111 114 for 2. Fuller on that occasion tad low as well. Yadav, the young left arm spinner, he went for 19 runs in his first overs. But now he has an opportunity to make a comeback. Much, much better attacking lines from Yadav. Charges down the track pal and he launches that over mid wicket for another maximum. Is putting pressure on the young left arm spinner. We have seen in his last over as well, Pal who managed to get couple of sixes in that over, and now already a six in his first 3 balls. Pressure right back on Ambuj. Oh, muscled it towards mid off. Oh well, he'll be feeling easy as Pal has gone to the non-striking end now. He's the chief architect of that demolishment. Pratap wanted to fetch that towards mid wicket, wanted to fetch from the off stump. Fuller on that occasion taps. Oh, another overthrow. This is unnecessary stuff from Spark Club. That wasn't needed. The batter was well in his crease. The throw wasn't required. In the end, an extra run conceded. So after 12, YMCC, they are 123 for 2. Oh, Fuller. Pal wanted to tap that towards cover. Missed it completely. Fetches that from the off stump. Will get just a run. Oh, cheeky. Delicate from Pratap. Has it has it got enough wings? No. Good work from the fielder. Saves a couple, that's for sure. Pratap, he has got that delicate touch as well. A little bit outside of from Kumar Prajapati. Enough for Pratap. Taps that towards third man. And this time, a little innovation. Oh, innovation to the perfection. Innovation at its best from Pratap. That was premeditated. He came towards the off stump, swirled it towards off stump, and then an innovative scoop towards square leg will collect boundary with that. You have to love the improvisation from Pratap. He's got traditional strokes as well, much like that. He might have not timed on that, but he has got all the shots under his armory, all the shots under his arsenal. That's exactly what he's showing at the moment. Charges down the track. Pal, has he timed it well? No, he hasn't. This time he'll get caught at mid off or long off rather. That's good. That's clever bowling. Witty stuff from Kumar Prajapati. He saw Pal coming down the track. He bowled a little wide, well outside of his reach. Pal went in there with the shot. Look at that, well outside of. Pal went in there for the shot. Hasn't got any time on any elevation on that. A safe hands from the fielder at long off. And dangerous Pal. He has to depart. Well short of his 50. Deserve, deserve the 50 the way he was playing. But in the end, he has to walk. So after 13, YMCC they are 133, 131 for 3. Aman will join the batter Pratap. fetches that from outside off stump. Pratap will get just a single, which brings the new batsman on strike. Fuller on the stumps pushes that towards mid off, will off the mark with that single. An opportunity for Spark clubs and their bowlers. They have picked up a set better now, so it's important to tighten the screws now. YMCC, they have already got 133 runs on the board, so it's important for Spark Club to keep an eye on the scoreboard. Oh, oh, what a catch! What a catch this has been from Deepak. Spectacular stuff. World class athleticism. Aman, the new batter, he thought there's a chance. He went in there. A second wicket in quick succession for Spark Club. That's exactly they were looking for. The left-hander Aman went in there for that big shot, hasn't timed it. And Deepak was running from long gone. What an effort from him. Look at that. No timing. Toe end, Q end of the bat. And Deepak timed his catch to perfection. A few running steps from the long on, and in the end, a well judged catch from Deepak. We were criticizing their fielding. They had dropped a few catches. There were some sloppy works in the field, in the outfield as well. But Deepak says, hang on. Whatever happened has happened. We are not looking back there. Now is the chance for us to coming back into this game. And we'll show why we have got one of the electric feelings in this tournament. Fuller on the stumps. Tabs that towards the bowler. Akash, the new batter at the crease. Oh, end of a successful over for Soup for Spark Clubs. Just 3 runs of it and a wicket. So after for YMCC, they are 134 for 4. Dances down the wicket, Pratap, on that occasion. Oh, misjudgment from the fielder. Khan on that occasion was patrolling at the long on. A pure misjudgment. A wicket would have been great. It would have mean Spark Clubs would have found themselves right on the top. They have already got two quick wickets. It could have been third had he converted that chance. And the skipper is making a field placement. He is replacing the fielder Khan, who just couldn't judge. charges down the track. Pratap just he got the elevation but hasn't got the timing on that, or it should have been a regular catch. It should have been a regular catch at the boundary line. But nevertheless, Pratap survives and he can play these kinds of delicate strokes. Oh, I think he hasn't timed it well. He hasn't timed it well. They might have dropped Pratap, but now they have got Akash. Another new batter who just couldn't open his account. Shaker, the same feeder who dropped Pratap on the boundary line, takes a dolly, takes a simple catch to dismiss Akash for naught. Second batter who has been dismissed without scoring. So this has been some critical small phase for Spark clubs. They have picked up three quick wickets in that, and that was clever bowling as well. Saw the batter wanted to go big, bowled way too wide of his reach. He went in there, Akash went in there for the shot, toe end of the bat, yet again, an easy catch at short point. So 14.3 YMCC, they have lost their fifth. It could have been even worse had Pratap, they would have taken the catch of Pratap. Tushar, the new batter, off the mark with the single. So Kumar Prajapati might have gotten for 24 runs, but he has picked up two important wickets as well. He has bowled well. The off spinner from round the wicket. A sloppy. Not the first time we are seeing that sloppy work in the outfield. That has been the story of this game. Even the previous match, which got concluded, we have seen a lot of sloppy works in the field. Tushal, a dot to end the over, a successful over from Kumar Prajapati, 7 from it, and a wicket. So after 15, YMCC, they have got 141 runs on the board with a loss of 5 wickets. Fetches that from the stumps. Top effort, top effort from the fielder on that occasion. He might have not taken a catch, but that was top effort, especially considering the kind of performances they have had in the field. That was some effort from the fielder. Ideally, he should have taken it, but yes, much better from Spark Clubs and their fielder this time. Tushal just taking his time. Is a new batter. Pratap, on the other hand, is well set.
not a bad strategy. Give him a strike, let him play as many balls as he can. Because he can do things like that. Charges down the track. Just a single on that occasion. YMCC, they were cruising at one stage, but 3 wickets in quick succession has put some full stop on that scoring. They need to get their rhythm back. They need some handsome finishing. They've got 4 more overs after that. 25 more deliveries to be specific. How many they can add? Can they touch that 200 mark? Or at least can go near that? Innovation from Pratap. No connection on that occasion. So another good over for Spark Clubs. Just 4 runs from it. After 16, YMCC 145 for 5. Oh, boundary to start the over. That's exactly what YMCC needs now. Fuller ball on the stumps, and we have seen that throughout the day. The batters, they like to target the onside. They like to fetch those deliveries from outside off. A desired result for Tushal. Yet again, has he timed it all right? No, he hasn't. Finds the fielder at long on that occasion. Kumar Prajapati, he might have got for 29 runs, but now he has picked up his third. He has been amongst the wickets. Tushal wanted to lift the run rate. The runs have dried up in the last few overs. He had got boundary of the first ball. He wanted more, but this time there was no connection at all. A fielder at long on who was patrolling at long on boundary did not make any mistake this time. He has got the power, but hasn't got any elevation on timing on that. That was a miscue. Kumar Prajapati has got his third in his last over, in his last 4 balls now. Bowling well wide of the batter. In fact, quite away from that timeline. Will be given as a white. Oh, muscular, powerfully launches that towards mid off, long off rather. Will get just a single. Oh, in the air, lofted, but he has found the fielder on that occasion, Pratap. He survived in the last over, but not on that occasion. Spark clubs and their spinners, they're turning it around in the last few overs now. Fourth wicket in no time for Spark clubs, and that's a big one. Set better. He has to depart. Look at that. Ayush, the off spinner, round the wicket. He was keeping it away from the batters who went in there for the shot, but the protection was there and finds the fielder who moved a couple of yards to complete that catch. The moment he played that shot, he had heart in his mouth. He knew unless and until a fielder makes an error, he is in trouble. And that's exactly what happened. 4-4 for Kumar Prajapati. Ayush, he has an opportunity to pick up his fifer or sloppy work from the bowler. He will get run. With that single, Bhartiya, he offs the mark. Still an opportunity for the bowler to pick up a fifer. Last ball of his spell. Defensive push towards the bowler, but a successful over. 2 wickets and just 6 runs, 7 runs of it from Ayush. What a day he's having. He has gone for 32 runs in his 4 overs, but has picked up 4 important wickets. And in the business overs of this game, has put those breaks on the scoring. Momentum right back in favor of Spark Clubs. Despite missing a few chances, they are right back in the game. 17 over YMCC 152 for 7. Just couldn't exploit that early advantage. They've still got 18 more deliveries to make it count. Last 3 wickets for YMCC in the last 3 overs, in the last 18 balls. Yadav, what a day he's having. 3 overs, just 18 runs in that. Picked up an important wicket as well. Slower ball outside off. Just a gentle push towards mid off. Afsar and Bhatia, they need to exploit the last 17 deliveries. Cuts, slaps it hard. Good work from the fielder at backward point. Saved a certain boundary. Had it crossed the fielder, it would have been a certain boundary, that's for sure. Saved 3 runs for his side. Every run is important, especially in T20 cricket. He saved three for his side now. Cuts, this time a sloppy work from the fielder. He did great. The effort was brilliant on the last occasion, but on that occasion, it was sloppy from the fielder. Last time he saved three, this time he conceded three. Fair enough. But jokes aside, you need to have a better outing in terms of fielding. We have seen how instrumental it is. You can have a bad day in batting or bowling, but fielding is something you have to pick it up. It is that important cog. Even in the academies, coaches do focus on the fielding part nowadays. Yeah, the 24 runs in 3.5 overs. Last ball of his spell, quite decent spell in terms of T20 cricket. Quite economical. A single to end the over, and with that single, Bhatia will keep the strike. So after 18, YMCC they are 159 for 7. Last two overs. Can these two batters on your screen, Afsar Bhatia, can they exploit the last 12 deliveries? Oh, what kind of ball that was? Even Bhatia got surprised. He wanted to muscle it down the ground. Just hasn't got any timings on that. Oh, that's clever. That's witty stuff from the bowler. Saw Bharti is taking the charge, bowled that way wide of his reach. In the end, just a single. That's clever bowling from the spinner. Pawan is bowling it to perfection, mixing his length to perfection so far. First three balls, he has conceded just 2 runs in the penultimate over. This time Bhartiya went aerial, but hasn't got any timing on that, hasn't got any elevation on that. He has to go, he has to depart. Courtesy to some fine bowling and a safe pair of catching from Harsh. Bhartiya, he, the shot was on. As you are in the penultimate over of the innings, it was on. But the execution, that has been problem for most of the batters for YMCC today. They had a decent start. At one stage, they were cruising, but now a late order and a middle order collapse. Their hopes of getting even 180 looks a bit difficult from here. I tell you what, at one stage it looked like they can score 210, 220s, or maybe 230s. The way they were going after the loss of 1 or 2 wickets. But in no time they have lost the last six. And now it comes down to their tailenders. 9, 10, 11. How many they can add. The more they can add, the more opportunity they will have when they come back for the bowling. What a decent over. What a decent penultimate over for Spark Clubs. Just 4 runs from it and a wicket. So after 19, YMCC, they're 163 with a loss of 8 wickets. Last was Singh. He had an expensive outing today. 3 overs, he has gone for 34 runs. Charges down the track. Will get just a run for that, Afsar. Last 4 deliveries. Can Paul make it count? So far, it has been pretty decent from Singh, who's gone for 34 in his first 3 overs. Now, opportunity for him to get his first wicket of the day against the two tailenders. Oh, he has finally got his one. Afsar Dance wanted to break the momentum of the bowler Rohit, wanted to launch that over mid wicket, but he was nowhere near to the pitch of the ball. went in there, dances down the wicket too early. Singh saw him coming, slowed his pace, gave a little bit extra flight in the air, and a well stumped. And he has had enough time in the world, the wicketkeeper Prince, who did it the mere formality. Rohit, he has finally got his first. Oh, as a bowler, it definitely is a good sign. You might have gone for 34, 35 runs in your first 3 overs, but obviously it's a great feeling to have your first wicket of the day. And now is an opportunity to clean the slate, to wipe the house. Ritesh, the number 11 for YMCC. Can Rohit Singh wipe the house in the last two deliveries? In the air, has he timed it all right? It doesn't think like, and the second wicket for Rohit Singh, and that's the end of the innings for YMCC. Even after that blistering start from Ayush, even in the runs, even in the runs from the middle order, they are bundled for 166 just before the last delivery of the innings. Oh, they would be cursing themselves. They had the platform, they had the opportunity to cross that 220 mark, but in return, they just got bundled for 166. It's fair to say they have got competitive total. Might not be enough, competitive might not be enough, but they would be cursing themselves. The kind of start they had got. 200 was evitable on the cards, but courtesy and kudos to spike clubs and their bowlers. They have pulled it back, and which means they need 167 runs in their 20 overs. In 120 legitimate deliveries, they need 167 runs to chase it down. So we'll be back for the second innings after a small breather. Stay tuned, don't you go anywhere. Welcome back for the second innings. We are live from Kanpur and we are building up for this game number 2 for Chandra Trophy. SC up against YMCC, who have scored 166 runs in their respective 20 overs. Just to summarize for all the viewers who have just joined us, YMCC, after winning the toss, they had bat first. They chose to bat first. They got a blistering start, but they lost momentum in the end, courtesy to some fine spin bowling from SP. Courtesy and kudos to their spinners. Spark Club, they have brought themselves back into this game in the last few overs, which means they are now chasing 167 runs in their respective 20 overs. This is your commentator Ishan, and I'll take you through the last 20 overs of this enticing game. And of course, of day number 1 of this beautiful competition, Chandra Trophy, live from Kanpur. So, Rahul Pal will start the proceedings for YMCC. They need some early wickets. Yes, they would be feeling the heat. Momentum is in favor of Spark Clubs, but it can shift very quickly if YMCC and their bowlers provide those early breakthroughs. They're looking for those early breakthroughs at the moment. Onus on their bowlers. Rahul Pal to start the proceedings. Fuller on the bats, drifted towards the leg side. Yadav just couldn't time his stroke, but his team will get off the mark in the form of a leg bye, it seems. Yes, leg bye. Rahul, he needs to look for that swing, that early swing. 167. It's not a mammoth total. So you need some early wickets. Back of a length on the middle stump. Kumar just whacks it towards mid wicket for a run and will open the account with that single. And we were talking about the lengths here. It's very important to exploit the new ball. Look for the swing. Bowl a tad fuller. Don't get feared. Don't get scared to concede a boundary. Look for the swing. A quick single from both these batters. What talks YMCC they would be having in the dressing room? Yes, the momentum is not with them. They lost that early advantage, but second innings brings the different story. The entire focus is on the bowlers. Oh, into the orbit. Kumar, he timed it all right. He was waiting for that length. Too predictable from bowler. Too much predictable. That was his third ball out of fourth. He has bowled into that half tracker. And Kumar on that occasion, he was ready for that. A little bit transferred of his weight on the back foot and launches that towards mid wicket to collect his first boundary. Rahul, he needs to adjust his lines and lengths. He needs to be bowling that fuller on the stumps or outside off. Look for that outside edges. Too wide on that occasion. No problems for the umpire. An easy decision, an extra.
Sparklers, they are carrying the momentum in batting as well. After one, they have already got 12 runs on the board. Positive start, couple of boundaries for Kumar. Rahul Paul, he was struggling with his length in the first over. And now spinner straight away in the second over. Nitesh Yadav bringing the second over for YMCC. Young Man Cricket Club, what they would be thinking at the moment. On the middle leg, swirled it towards square leg, won't get any run for it. And this bowler, Yadav, he has to bowl those attacking lines. He's going fuller. Was that a chance? A little fumble from the bowler, which allows Kumar to steal a run. Oh, he's feeling the heat that might have hurt him. That was powerful hit from Kumar. Ritesh. Luckily for him, that was his non-bowling arm. Oh, rather, it's a bowling arm. He's a left-arm spinner. A poor line, but a great fielding from Ayush at backward square leg. Had that ball crossed him, it would have been a certain boundary. Kudos to Ayush. Despite of his body weight, he manages to keep it down to a single. Shot and pulled away handsomely from Kumar yet again. That's poor bowling from YMCC and their spinner. That was way too short for the batter. With the caliber of Kumar, he won't miss it. Any batter in the world with the caliber of Kumar won't miss those kinds of deliveries. A deserved treatment. Full on that occasion, and Kumar went in there for the wild hike. Second boundary of the over. He's on a mission. Is not stopping at the moment, Kumar. For his already fourth boundary to his name. Second in this over. Second consecutive boundary of the over. And this time, he launches that over long on for a biggie. First maximum of the game. Oh, what a big over. What a big over. This is for SC. 17 run from that. In the arc, in the hitting zone. He went on the back foot and launches that over long on for maximum. 17 run from the first over of Yadav. An expensive over comes to an end. So SC are cruising at the moment. 2 overs, 29 runs already on the board. Courtesy to some blistering shots from Kumar, who have scored 24 runs off just 8 balls.
Tiwari, Utkarsh Tiwari, the off spinner, has been brought into the attack. Can he provide the breakthrough? Or rather, the leg spinner, can he provide the breakthrough? 2.1 overs. SC, they are cruising 30 without losing a wicket. Kumar has been the chief demolisher for them, playing with a strike rate of 300 at the moment, 24 runs off just 8 balls. Or nearly a Yorker length from the spinner, but Kumar, the way he's batting today, it's not good enough. He's batting on a different planet. Look at that, not a bad ball. Gave enough room and then digs it towards sweeper cover and collects another boundary. Oh wow, what sheer dominance! What a proper execution of batting from Kumar and SC at the moment. He's just dealing in boundaries. Utkarsh, he has to be very careful against this guy. Fired that towards middle and leg. Kumar, a rare occasion of Kumar missing a ball. But what a start he has got. 29 runs already of just 10 balls. Fuller ball digs it towards mid wicket for a run. The openers have led the platform for them. They're chasing 167 runs in their 20 overs. They have already got 36 runs in just 2.4 overs. Oh, a miscue from Kumar. But still, it has got enough wings to go to the fans. At the moment, it looked like he might have not timed it well. That was toe end of the bat, but still, it has got enough legs to go towards the fans. And Akash continuing his assault, continuing his ruthless attack. 33 runs of just 11 balls. In the block hall, ducks that towards mid wicket to retain the strike. Oh, I think they have got the second run as well. We were complimenting their strokes, but you have to compliment their running between the wickets as well. They sensed the opportunity and sneaked the double. Another productive overs for SC. 12 from it. So after 3, they are 42 for none. Fuller ball fetches that from the off stump. And Yadav, he collects his first boundary of the day. We were praising Kumar enough. Yadav says, why not me? I have also got the strokes. Paswan, he bowled a tad fuller outside off. Yadav fetches that from the off stump, swept it towards square leg, and collects the boundary. Oh, he has got the second. Second consecutive boundary for Yadav now. He started it cautiously, but now he has picked up and he's dealing in sweeps at the moment. Pressure straight away on the new bowler, Paswan. This time, lofted drive over extra cover. Oh, what execution of batting these openers are putting. Already 50 runs on the board. Third consecutive boundary of the over. Welcome Paswan with the four. And now he's got third boundary, third consecutive boundary, in fact, in the over. Pressure right back on YMCC. And Paswan, who's feeling the heat at the moment. Yadav, he had a cautious start, but in this over, he decided enough is enough. Now I will start making my strokes as well. A bit innovative, a sloppy work from Akash there, but won't cost any extra run for that. Just a single of that. Fired that towards off stump. Enough room for Kumar. Enough room for Kumar, who is well set, who is looking in a mood. Enough wit on an offer, and then just cuts it towards third man to gather one more boundary. Oh, what a massive over! 17 from it. Past one. An expensive over comes to an end. 17 runs off it. Well, YMCC, they're feeling the heat. They are in deep water. What a start this has been from Yadav and Kumar. 59 runs already in just 4 overs. Paul coming back for a second over. Oh, started with middle and leg. A little bit shout for LBW, but that was clearly missing leg. Kumar on that occasion wanted to be innovative, or rather, Yadav bringing back the extra precaution for the pacer, bringing his thigh pad on. Full outside off will be called white. So Paul, he needs to provide that breakthrough. SC Spark Club, they have already got 60 runs on the board. They're cruising in this run chase. Back of a length. Oh, overthrow. We have seen a few overthrows in the first innings as well. And now, an overthrow in the second inning as well. Kumar, 41 runs off just 14 balls. What a start he has got. What a day he's having. Fuller Kumar wanted to muscle that over long on, but on that occasion his bat was far, far away from the line of the ball. Paul, so far, a decent over from him, just four from it. But the problem for them is decent overs might not do it for them. They need wickets. Have they got it? Yes! Finally, a breakthrough. Pal, who draws the first blood for YMCC. They were desperate for the breakthrough. And who else? The strike baller, Pal, has provided the breakthrough. A dangerous Kumar. He has to walk. He was looking ominous for YMCC. Slower ball. His bat got twirled in his hand. And a simple catch at mid off. He wanted to hoik that towards onside. His bat just turns in his wrist. And a simple catch in the end at mid off. Nevertheless, YMCC, they have got their breakthrough. And there's a cliche. One brings two. Can YMCC Can YMCC sneak in one more? Kudos to some great execution. A slower ball, knuckle ball from Pal. That was an off pace delivery. Deceived Kumar in the air, who just went too early for the shot and costed his wicket. Fuller ball, Kumar Prajapati off the mark, handsomely in some style. That was Fuller on the stumps from Pal. Not a bad ball to the new batter, but Kumar Prajapati was more than ready for that. He knew he just needs to clear the infield, and that's enough. These power play overs, these outfields will carry that ball towards the fans. Fuller ball, yeah, or rather, tat shot on that occasion. Kumar Prajapati over point on that occasion, exploiting the early restrictions from the power play. Outside off, enough room to open his arms, and he exploited that to perfection. So, couple of boundaries to start with for Kumar Prajapati. Expensive over from Pal, despite the wicket. He has gone for 11 runs in that over. So after 5, SC are 71 for 1. Fuller ball outside off. Fetches that towards mid wicket and will collect another boundary. You might have got rid of Kumar from one end, but I'm still there, says Prince Yadav, who's who's keeping the attack on from the other end. Fetches that from the off stump and sweeps it towards mid wicket to collect another boundary. Yeah, almost an action replica of the last shot, but a slight fumble in the field on that occasion was also involved, and courtesy of that fumble, he'll collect the second boundary of the over, second consecutive boundary. Oh, that should have been stopped. That should have been stopped from Ayush. I think Akash was there on the square leg, but that should have been stopped, irrespective of who is the fielder. That was a regulation fielding effort. Innovation on that occasion from Prince Yadav, who is dealing in boundaries at the moment. You might have got Kumar from one end, but the assault will continue from the other, says Prince Yadav. Look at that innovation. Predicted the line too early, swayed away to its offside, and then swept it over backward square leg. Oh, oh, that's sloppy. That's sloppy. That's absolute crime from the fielder. Second time in the over that has happened. And Prince Yadav is targeting his fielders now. He saw the fielder has been placed at the backward square leg and he's picking his spots. He's choosing his battles. He's picking his placements at the moment. Fourth consecutive boundary of this over of Pratap. Two has been the misfields. You have to feel for the bowler. Already the batters are attacking them. In a T20 game, there's no room for these kinds of feelings. The standards has to be high. Yes, it cannot be extraordinary at this level, but at least you have to do the normal job. You just cannot afford you just cannot afford sloppy fieldings in every over. Once or twice in those 20 overs is fine, but it has been happening again and again for YMCC. And courtesy of that, SC are just cruising in the power play. 89 runs already in 6 overs. The loss of just a wicket. That shot on that occasion, Kumar Prajapati transferred his weight on the back foot. Oh, good foot movement from the fielder on that occasion. We were constantly talking about their fumbles and sloppy fielding, but on that occasion, some good foot movement from the fielder at long off. He ran towards the cover, towards that extra cover region, and then used his foot to perfection. Akash on that occasion. That shot yet again, Kumar Prajapati timed it towards extra cover for a single. It's interesting how many left arm spinners are playing in this game. We have seen in the first innings as well, and now also for YMCC also. Too many left arm spinners in this game. Interesting. On the stumps this time, Kumar Prajapati thought there's enough room and offer. It wasn't. Even the length wasn't that short. Lucky for him. Full on the stumps yet again. Taps that towards point. Won't get any run for it. So far, it has been top stuff from this left arm spinner. Jersey number 39. He's just gone for 4 runs. Oh, an excellent fielding at short cover from Aman. A rare moment of fielding brilliances for YMCC in this innings. But an excellent over against the run of play. Just 4 runs off that over. Still, our SC they are cruising 93 for 1 in just 7 overs. Oh, has he timed it all right? Couple of bounces before the fielder at mid wicket. Yadav, he has gone for 17 runs in his first over. Now bringing in a second. Much better lines from the bowler. Just wicket to wicket. Back of a length. Pulled it towards mid wicket and will come back for the second. So at the moment, despite the fact they're not getting boundaries in the last few overs, they're still dealing it quite comfortably. Singles, occasional doubles. That's the need of the hour. From here on, they don't need to do anything spectacular. They don't need to do anything extraordinary. Already 98 runs on the board. A thickish outside edge and might go towards the fans. Yes, it does. Kumar Prajapati. He wanted to go over extra cover, got the thickish outside edge, and it had got enough wings to go towards the fan. Another boundary. And with that boundary, they have also crossed that 100 runs mark. 102 runs already on the boards in just 8 overs. They are chasing 167s. Oh, what a platform their openers have got. Short ball again. Kumar Prajapati just swirled it towards mid wicket for a run. In fact, they'll get a couple. Third, third double run in that over. Oh, knocks him over this time. Ritesh, he has got his revenge. He got frustrated. He got irritated. He got teased enough in the first 11 balls. But now, finally, he has got his revenge. Fuller on the stumps. Enough turn, enough pace to deceive the batter. Look at what happened. Fuller, oh, that just rattles the leg stump. Straighter went in there with the angle. That was a quicker one. A change of trajectory from the left arm spinner, and it has finally worked for him. And Ayush, he has to depart. They have got their second breakthrough. The problem is it too late? Is it too late for YMCC? SC already have got 104 runs in 8 overs, but we have seen during the first innings as well, YMCC, they were cruising in the first innings. They were looking good for that 220, 230, but then a late collapse, a late collapse from the middle and lower order, which restricted them to just 166. Can they replicate in their bowling? Can their bowlers do it? What they have been facing? Swept and swept well in the gap once again towards that backward square leg boundary.
Yadav. He is continuing the assault. Prince Yadav from one end. He lost his both partners, but I tell you what, whatever is happening on the other end, it doesn't impact this guy. He knows just one way. He'll just continue to play his natural game. That's exactly what he's doing. Short ball. Wanted to pull that towards mid wicket. Just got an underage on that. Nevertheless, still seal run for that as well. Suman is the new batter at number 4. What he would be thinking. He doesn't need to do anything silly here. Just need to chase down 167 runs. 100. Oh, knocks him over. Second wicket in 2 overs. Oh, what a short spell this has been from YMCC. That slowly turning the momentum back in their favor. They've got foot in the door now with 2 quick wickets. First in the last over, and now a golden duck for Sumit. He thought that wasn't a delivery to play on the back foot. It deceived him in the length. Suma, he's a tall fellow. He thought he just can transfer his weight and that can pull it towards mid wicket. But the length was quite full. That wasn't that short. Disguised him in a length and resulted in his wicket. A golden duck to the number 4 of Spike Clubs. Yadav joins another Yadav. What a great 5 balls or so for YMCC, Young Man Cricket Club. They're fighting their way back into this game. They have still got about 60 runs in their bank to protect. They need wicket. They need wickets. That's for sure. They have already got 3. They need 1 or 2 in quick succession. At the moment, the spinners, they are scripting their comeback, a small comeback from the spinners. 2 wickets in quick succession, and you can see the body language now. Bowler talking with the fielders, wicketkeeper setting his fields, a rise in their intensity, courtesy of that 2 successive wickets, 2 quick wickets, and that's exactly what wickets can do. Full on the stumps. Yadav just taps it towards mid wicket for a single. Successful over from Aditya comes to an end. After 9, SCR 114 for 3.
Pratap bringing in his second over, went for 18 runs in his first overs. Shot outside off. Yadav just wanted to cut. Veer Pratap, your spinner, against the left-hander. Has he got the under edge on that? Wicketkeeper and bowler begging for it. They're begging. They believe the batter has got something on that. But in the end, the umpire doesn't think so. Unmoved. That shot outside off. Cuts that towards point a little bit sloppy in the field. That has been story of YMCC so far in this game. Sloppy work at the boundary line allows them the second run. That's excellent. Top stuff from the off spinner. Tight lines, just tightening the screws. He understands the need of the hour. Just 41 runs to protect with in the last 10.2 overs. Inviting the drive. And singles from here on will do it. For sparklers, they don't need to do anything silly. They don't need to do anything extraordinary. A simple common sense cricket will do it for them. Just 40 runs in the last 61 balls. That's the equation. Even 4 runs from the over, 4 singles, 5 singles in the over will do it for them. They don't need to do anything unnecessary. They need to get rid of those unnecessary shots. It could have been risky, but in the end, no damage done. Yadav survives. An excellent over from Pratap. An excellent comeback from him. After going for 18 in his first over, he's gone for just 3 in his second. So after 10, Spark Clubs are 117 for 3. Fuller ball, tad shot. Oh, fumble, a sloppy work at extra cover. They don't have enough runs on the board, to be honest, to do fielding like that. They need to save every run, but ironically, contradictory, they're just giving it away. A simple single has been converted into a boundary. That's not what you expect from the fielding unit. Doesn't matter at what level you are playing. That is simply criminal. You cannot afford to do fumble, to do sloppy work like that. The equation is quite simple now. They need just 35 runs.
in the last 58 deliveries, and they have got 7 wickets in their bank. Fuller, outside off, drives that towards mid off for another run. And as see at the moment, they would be thinking about the net run rate as well. Remember, it's a long tournament, so every win, the margin of defeat, everything matters. In terms of your net run rate, you want to have that great margin, great advantage in terms of net run rate. So SC would be definitely thinking they need to wrap that early. They need to finish that as soon as possible. And so far, it has been that kind of story for YMCC. Apart from one or two individual brilliances, they looked off color, totally off color, especially in their fielding department. A lower order and middle order collapse, yes, that's one thing. But their fielding, you have to feel for them. They need to elevate in terms of their fielding and elevate by a mile. It's not like they were close in the fields, they had close moments in the fields. They looked far from better, to be brutally honest. Oh, well bowled, very well bowled. How on the earth that missed the stump? That was so close. You can see from the reaction of the bowler, that was so close to hitting the stump. Luckily for the batter, he's enjoying that. He knows that certainly that was very, very close to that off stump. Game of the inches, they say. Very well say. Pratap in his third over. Sensible batting from both these Yadavs. Prince Yadav is batting on 43 of just 26 balls. He had got that blistering start, but now he's not taking that unnecessary risk. He's just dealing in singles. Oh, went in there for the wild slog. The moment I said he's not taking that unnecessary risk, he went in there and courtesy of some poor feeling in the deep, he gets another life. His bat got twisted in his hand, and then uh, that tells you what kind of day YMCC is having. The fielders are not plucking those catches. The ground fielding is something to forget for. And now another drop catch. Yes, it would have been too late, but you need to take that catches. Be it on any level, you need to have that kind of skill to take those regulation catches. You just cannot give an excuse on every drop chance. It's a clear daylight, no unnecessary obstructions. It should have been taken. No problems whatsoever for the batting team. Just 39 runs from here on. It looks cakewalk unless the struck, unless the collapse, a blunder happens to them. Fuller on the stumps, swept it towards square leg. Will collect another boundary. And with that, Prince Yadav moves on to 49, just the one shy of a 50. Oh, that has been his trademark. That has been the highlight of his game. Those sweeps, those slog sweeps, it's just like a fish in the pond. He's born to play those sweeps. It comes so naturally to him. He moves on to 49 with that boundary. And after 12, SC are 133 for 3, an inch closer to an easy victory. Change in bowling. Pal is having some bowling time. Oh, another overthrow. A misfield, overthrows, and whatnot. Things getting worse from bad for YMCC. Their faces, their body language tells you a lot. Dances down the wicket, just pushed it towards short cover for a run. Oh, short ball. That deserved some treatment. Lucky for him. It hasn't gone towards the boundary fans. A good work in the deep. But with that double, Prince Yadav completes. Oh, they have taken only a run. In fact, so well done to the fielder in the deep. Better late than never. And with that run, Prince Yadav completes his much deserved half century, 50 of just 30 ball in a run chase. So well played, young man. Tushar Pal in his first over. The leg spinner cuts it cuts it well towards third man, and it will go all the way. Another boundary for one of the Yadavs. Oh, they're just dealing with ease at the moment. They're just cruising towards that total of 167. Just 25 runs away from it now. Aditya. Oh, some aggression from the left arm spinner. And then a good sportsman spirit as well. A shake of her hand. Short ball. The left hander was just waiting for it. Pulled it towards mid wicket. Will get just a single for that. So it seems the writing is pretty much on the walls now. 24 runs in the last 7 overs. More than doable. Oh, he wanted to launch that into a different planet. Missed the connection by a country mile on that occasion, Prince Yadav. But of course, they are on the brink of a win now. So obviously, he can try out his shots. And the left-hander Yadav from the other end. He'll keep on finding the boundaries and supporting Prince Yadav from one end. Short ball, poor ball from Aditya. Short outside middle and leg. And that was enough invitation for the left-hander to go for that pull towards square leg. Collect another boundary. And they are just inching. They're marching towards that total of 167. Drives that firmly towards long off for a run. Just 18 more runs with that single. A dot to finish the over. Still a decent over for SC. They have got 7 runs out of it. So after 14, Spark Club are 149 for 3. Oh, hammered dart straight to the throat of the fielder at extra cover. Prince Yadav, just when they were on the brink, he just threw it away. But nevertheless, a great hand, 55 runs of just 34 balls. Short and wide, enough room outside off. He went there for that hammer, slashed it straight to the throat, straight well below the chin of the fielder at long off or extra cover, who doesn't do any mistake this time. So end of an brilliant innings from Prince Yadav, 55 runs of just 34 balls, comes to an end. 17 runs needed in the last 34 balls of this contest. A great responsibility for them to finish this early and gain some advantage in terms of their net run rate. Slight thickish outside edge and has got enough wings to go all the way. So the new batter off the mark. He offs the mark with a boundary. Thickish outside edge, but had got enough legs to go towards the fans. You have to feel for the bowler. He did it all right, but the fortune favors the brave, and it is favoring SC and their batters at the moment. Wide. It seems like Tushar is also in a hurry. He's experimenting too much. He's not going into that arc of a batter. Rather, he's keeping it wide. He's targeting that wide line towards the off stump. Oh, a few dot balls against the run of play. That shot, but a dot to end the over. Three consecutive dot to end the successful over from Tushar Pal. Just 5 runs of it and a wicket. So after 15, SC Spark Club they had 155 for 4. Drives that firmly towards long on will get just the run. And now just 11 runs away from the win. Sparklers, they're certainly showing some sparks in their batting. First, owners on their bowlers who scripted a comeback for the ages. At once, YMCC, Young Man Cricket Club, they were cruising. But courtesy to some sensational bowling from their spinners, SC found themselves way back into this game. They could have been chasing 220 or 230. But they're bowlers who did it all right in the end. They're just chasing 167, just 11 runs away from that target now. YMCC, their bowlers might have gone for the runs, but not this man. Why Aditya? In his fourth over, in his last over, he's gone for just 22 runs and he has picked up an important wicket as well. But the problem for them, he hasn't been complimented from any other bowler. You, as they say, you build partnerships in pairs, you stitch partnerships in pairs. So does you scalps wickets in pairs. You need bowling partnerships as well. full of tight lines from Aditya. But now they haven't got any score on the board. Just 10 runs away. Spark Clubs from the victory, from opening their account with a win. Just 10 runs away now. Fuller ball outside off. Play that towards sweeper cover. Will get a run. So Katyar and Yadav, they're not in a hurry. They're dealing in singles at the moment. They're not taking anything extra unnecessary risk. They want to remain unbeaten. A flashy drive towards mid off, a slight fumble there as well. So Aditya, a dot to end the over, a successful over from him, and a successful spell. 4 overs, just 26 runs, and he has picked up a wicket as well. So SC at the moment just 7 runs away from the win. Utkarsh, the off spinner against the left-hander. Utkarsh Tiwari has gone for 19 runs in his first 2 overs. An opportunity for Katiyar and Yadav to finish the game in this over itself. A wide to start with. Is he fearing the batter? Is keeping the ball away from their range. In that process, he just bowled too wide. Or quite close this time, but again another wide. He's yet to bowl a legitimate ball in this over. Just 5 runs away, SC now. A hit away from their first win. You have to compliment the innings from Yadav as well. 32 of 25 balls. He hasn't taken any unnecessary risk. He understood the assignment, he understood the need of the hour, kept one end tight, and made sure they don't fumble this chase. So far, it's going great for them. Just 4 runs away from that win now. Oh, is it close? A half-hearted appeal from the bowler. Utkash might be just too high. Katihar is a long fellow. He's a tall customer. Just too high for him. On the middle leg, hipped it towards square leg for a run. Oh, that might just seal the deal. Outside leg stump, Yadav sensed it, got enough bad on that, and that goes all the way towards the fans. And with that boundary, SC's Spark Club, they become victorious in their first game. They started their campaign with an emphatic win over YMCC. Yes, you have to feel for Young Man Cricket Club YMCC. They started it all right after winning that enticing toss, that crucial toss. Their openers gave them a platform, but a flurry of wickets in the end, a flurry of wickets in the middle. They just couldn't possess enough threat in terms of their batting. And in chase, In the chase of 167, Spark Club, they started it all right. This came with all guns blazing, both their openers, Prince Yadav along with his partner. All guns blazing, they went. An easy peasy victory for Spark Club. 6 wickets victory. An emphatic performance. A statement win for Spark Club to start the proceedings of Chandra Trophy. Remember, we'll be live from 5th of February to 14th of February. We'll cover this entire thing tournament of Chandra Trophy. Look at what happened. 166 in 19.5 overs. Ayush was the top scorer. Nitin Pal with 47. Virendra Pratap with 32. Ayush Kumar Prajapati picked up 4 for Spark Clubs. And in reply, Prince Yadav, the top scorer for them. Harsh Kumar 41 of just 16 balls. Deepak Yadav, who made sure there are no more hiccups in that chase, 36 not out of just 26 balls. Ayush Kumar Prajapati, a good hand in batting as well. A complete performance, a complete all-round show for Ayush Kumar Prajapati. Picked up 4 as well and scored blistering 22 runs as well. A wicket each for Aditya Tushal, Rahul and Ritesh for YMCC. But in the end, a statement win for Spark Club with 20 deliveries to spare. That's a massive win in terms of T20 cricket. So we hope you have enjoyed the action, the live action from Kanpur between this mouth-watering clash between YMCC and SC. We have seen the first game as well, and now in the second game, even better action. You might have done and dusted for the day, but one thing we can definitely promise you for the next 9 days. You will have an enticing actions, you will have an mouth-watering clashes coming your way. 2 clashes are scheduled every day, every morning, followed by an afternoon game. We'll start the proceedings at 8:45, where toss will happen, followed by live action at 9 a.m. And then we'll have the second afternoon game after that as well. But today, it's done and dusted from our side. This is your commentator Ishan signing off for the day. Goodbye, sayonara, stay tuned.